Well, actually, it's in 1999. I was in the retail sector, and I saw where the market flow was going, and we jumped into we knew that the IT and the web is actually where the future is, and that's where it is developed today. So for the last 13 years, we've been building solutions and products for business, and basically helping the communities get online and be found, and basically it's working well because it's your communication network, and that's where it's at. Our product is called a community web portal, and basically we've developed over a number of applications, free applications for communities to turn around and get engaged and use the free services, and in turn there's no sign-ins, there's no privacy issues, we don't want their confidential information. We're not going to, it's a free basis on the free side. With that comes traffic. It's a communication piece for your community, and with that people can see what's available in their own backyard. And MightyMiramichi.com is our model, and it's been working very well, and now we offer it to other communities, anywhere that wants to get a collaborative approach to connecting their community. Our new initiative is called Mobile Miramichi, and Mobile Miramichi is basically taking all the applications that we've developed and basically putting it on a mobile platform. As you know, smartphones are like 13 million in Canada alone, and on the growth. In another 2 or 3 years, there'll be more smartphones than there will be computers. Well, there already is, but computers will be obsolete just for people like myself that are working behind a computer or for work. But basically, the smartphone is where it's at, and that's where it's going. So everything that we developed for the web is now usable on the smartphone, and therefore anybody coming in, anybody down the street, they can click on their smartphone. And I have one here. Basically, you turn around and click on it, and you can turn around and see what's happening, who's playing, where the yard sale is, where the craft sale is. Everything is just in its real time, and we empower the businesses and the community people to be able to put that up real time. They manage it, and in turn the consumer sees this real time. So it's a walking communication piece and knows what's happening. So that's where Mobile Miramichi is all about, bringing our community to the forefront. So we're cutting edge, leading edge, as usual, back in 1996, of leading the way. The traffic is going very well. The restaurants, for example, we have a restaurant dining special app that the restaurants buy into, that they turn around and they can turn around their features, what's on for breakfast, lunch, and supper. They can turn around and they got too many pork chops left over, they can put it on special, they put it live. People immediately see that. So in turn, it's working fantastically. Yeah. So that the buy-in is great, and not only that, it's going to get better. It's got nothing but better because we're improving it as we go. And the other thing about what we've developed, contrary, it's not an app. It's basically we build applications that basically all our applications are smartphone ready, whether it be an iPhone, a BlackBerry, an Android. Basically everything works on it. So therefore they don't have to download anything. We're not looking for any of the private information, and people like that. They're just one click away and they're ready to go. Well, this is such a changing. The stuff I'm learning here even this evening is phenomenal. We're going to have an experiment like this. 3D printer is incredible because we have people in the 3D animation. It's great. There's other things over here that where it's going is like, I'm excited because this is happening. You think you know what's going on and you don't. It's going so fast. Our plans, first of all, basically we just want to connect New Brunswick. Hasn't changed from New Brunswick, maybe PEI, but really northern New Brunswick, we need to get connected because basically we have to start growing our rural areas. And this, basically with IT, we can grow rural New Brunswick, so basically we can have an even playing field with the bigger centers. And I mean bigger centers like Toronto, Montreal, not Moncton. Moncton's great, it's going to thrive and do well, but we have to, for this province to grow, we need all centers, all the rural areas growing. And this is a great opportunity for it to happen. Okay, the buy-in for Mobile Miramichi it runs from Tabasson Tac right up to Boys Town, down through, it covers the whole region, which is like, maybe 150 miles. We're getting requests for it in Fredericton. We're getting requests we had PEI say, we'd like to make mobile PEI happen. We say, well, thank you, we'll come and discuss that. And that's the kind of thing that can happen. Not only that, but it creates employment, it creates work. It's a great economic developer, there's no question. So, and when the little business can turn around and it's affordable, and they can take their products and services and get it on this device at an affordable rate, then guess what happens? They're generating revenues, they're going to hire in one other person. Collectively, then you get businesses growing, small businesses, the backbone, and that's where we have to be. So that's what it helps.
go to details, I can go in and grab a Temple of Concordia. And just from this little marker tab, if it works here, have the whole 3D animation in front of you. Sec here, shows you here, sec, get the accuracy, there. And I actually take the whole 3D and animate the actual and rotate it. Oh. So you could have a tablet over here and see your view of it. So everybody around the table will have their own landscape of the 3D animation. So now, this is only a still ghost town of a template, but you can move it around and see it.
Is that ever cool?
So, and what's happening now is I
see it from different angles.
I can actually put that temple, the whole size of this room, and walk through the temple in this room.
All around it. And those is orientation. So.
Now, you being a 3D, like a traditional animator, seeing that I could just see your eyes just going, well, what else? You know, well, like I don't own a boat, not a big boat. There's a yacht, and what I can see in the next few years is where you got a piece of equipment like this, but you take it outside, a full yacht, you get near the part, you hit a point, a target, and a maintenance manual comes up in that part. And you can do that with your iPhone now, and the players are all free. It's called AR Media. So I can go around, look, I can move around with the tablet. Just right,
You have to have it so that it's clear.
Yeah.
As soon as you get the light reflecting off it.
Yeah, I got it pretty glossy too today. So now all these, there's a warehouse of objects that you can do, but I can even go down here, look, see? Go and look down in the yacht, go above it.
Kevin?
Yes?
Have you seen the 3DS and the Vita? They've got something similar to that.
Yes, there's AR Sense that Gabe showed me. There's a few companies in it. What I like about this one is that, yeah, it's kind of backwards, eh?
Is that ever amazing?
I know, this is the first time he's experienced this, so.
And actually now they're actually, I was just looking, is that actually tablets having the tablet membrane, the touch surface deform.
Yes.
It's actually having it deform, so when you bring up your keypad, it actually is a tactile physical keypad, and then it goes back to flat again.
Walk down the street and see the stage.
Now,
Yes.
For a developer, you can get a pair.
Yeah. So now where I'm thinking it is for mining applications.
Some of them are even doing like complex machine, like actually able to do. I didn't realize is that I guess the bleeding edge that was available in terms of talent and sort of the technologies that are being explored here is something that I had sort of envisioned in the Valley and not really something local. So being able to see that there is some expertise in that and expertise in emerging markets and certainly exciting markets is really encouraging, because often when you're working by yourself, you can often feel that you're working in a vacuum. In a small town that's not, that you feel like you don't really have these resources available to you. So it's very interesting to find out that these resources are there and that people are thinking of some of these solutions.